Real quick, if you're watching, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate all the support we get from everyone out there in the UCSS world. It does a ton for us on the back end of YouTube, up in the UCSS videos. Get out to everyone. If you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button. Do us a favor. It costs $0.00. Bull, you and I were texting last night. We had an interesting poll on the show yesterday.
Yeah.
We essentially asked, does Deshaun still have it or not? And 64% of our poll yesterday on the show, over 1,500 votes, said he's washed, doesn't have it anymore. And then the new allegations came out last night. And after that, you saw some of the guys who have been very vocally in support of Deshaun Watson kind of change their tune, at least online. Just a couple examples. There are more than just these, but Nick Carnes started tweeting out, we miss Joe Flacco. Quincy Carrier, who we've had on the show, we like Quincy. He tweeted out, at this point, it may just be the Browns' best bet to eat the money and move on. We put the poll up this morning. If you could get out of Deshaun's contract today, would you? 1,900 votes, big sample size, 81% said they would get out of the contract today if they could.
I think the
Do you get the sense? I just want to ask this question that you could. Is the Browns fan base turning on Deshaun Watson at this point?
Well, listen.
They never was really winning.
I think at the time of the trade, the majority of fans were on board with Deshaun Watson, I believe. Not a huge majority, but a majority.
Oh, no.
I think by the time we got to the start of this year, it was maybe 50-50.
No, I think it was like 70-30.
All right, that's just my opinion. I think the combination of Deshaun playing an awful game one and another allegation, again, it's an allegation. There's no facts here. And the fact that this allegation is even worse than anything he's been accused of in the past, that combination has turned off way more people. And I think Deshaun Watson is going to have to play at such a high level to win a lot of fans back. It's going to be very hard.
I think there are certain fans that were never going to be fans of Deshaun Watson no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there are certain fans that are Browns fans, which want to win no matter what. They don't care what the quarterback has done or is alleged to have done. Okay, those fans who are just football based, at some point, and we're getting there, are going to look at this and say, no matter what we have to go through with Deshaun off the field, they had thought it would be worth it in the end because they would win a title or compete for championships. If we continue to see what you saw on Sunday, even the most staunch football people that are like, you know what, it'll be worth it in the end, they're starting to turn and say, I don't think this guy has it in him to be the championship level quarterback that we thought we were getting. And when those people turn, that's like darn near everybody.
Right. He's going to get booed every game.
I know. And
unless he plays spectacular
and he already hasn't
football.
shown, at least from me, with the body language that he exhibits on the field, the ability to withstand that. And that's concerning, too.
Yeah, there is a level of, sometimes, when you got a quarterback and he's not the most vocal in the world, sometimes, and I don't like to compare the two, but at least with Baker, a lot of people, and I'm just going on human nature, at least when Baker, when things got down, Baker was outwardly like, come on, like, no, we're not about to do this. Like, we got to catch the ball. We can come back from this. Let's go. Like,
you mean like Jameis is?
Yeah, defiant a little bit, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like just outwardly.
Outwardly, and people can respect that because it looks like you give it, you know what, right?
You give a shit?
Yeah. And because and sometimes you can have that look and you can give a shit and you know it, like you know that you want it, but he's gonna have to pull something up out of himself that is uncomfortable, that is going to get the. Because I'm gonna just be honest with you, bro. The team does not look inspired.
No.
Just be clear, and this coming from the G. Bush Duke of New York, who from all offseason said I need 4,500 typers. I've been clear on it, right?
Yeah, you need like 4,300 and something.
No, yeah. Oh, listen, screw everybody. Oh, you backtracking? Hell yeah, I'm backtracking. Right now, I'm asking for 250 and some fire. Because I can at least do something with that, right? I could do something with 250 and a couple of tough rushing touchdowns. So, man, look, bro, at the end of the day, the core who I am is all about that football. And I know for a fact when other quarterbacks be in the game or doing something, I saw Dak Prescott on that sideline doing this. He up 20. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Lamar against Kansas
We
City.
could put these dudes
I don't even know if the Browns teammates would look at Deshaun if he did that and take him seriously. Is that fair?
Because it's you got. I would be like this.
Side eye.
Oh, I mean,
Look at the body language of the receivers after they come off the field on a third down, after a ball's thrown behind them or
body language
whatever.
don't
The
lie.
body language does not lie. And I don't know anybody out there who can say to me or to you, anybody, the day after the Browns lost on Sunday that, man, those guys looked like they were giving it their all and they were really into it, locked in. No, those guys were frustrated. And rightfully so. They should be frustrated because of the performance of everyone, not just Deshaun. Like, overall, the team just didn't have it. They had it for the first series, the 3-and-out.
the Tomlinson sack, everybody was fired up. The punt return. Yeah.
You get the field goal. Unfortunately, you got the 3 points out of that instead of a touchdown.
All downhill.
But it was like, oh, my God, the stadium's electric. And then they sat on their hands the rest of the game because they had no other choice.
Yeah, they were fired up on the sideline in the beginning, and then there was just the energy just got sucked out of the building.
And the worst part
back.
about it all is that it was nationally televised. Everybody saw it. That was the part that got me the most. Like, y'all, we Browns fans talk about, why don't we get enough national attention? We don't get no love. And then they put them on there and they lay a big egg. Like, that's that.
We got
like, and then I was
smokes.
listening. I was doing the pregame show and I'm listening to the sound bites. You know, they was talking about the national narrative of them and like, our job is to not pay attention to that, to go out there and change the narrative. You just proved it right. Like that, you literally just went out there and proved the national media correct.
It is possible though. Like a lot of stuff in football, like they tell you, bro, like all that stuff, that camaraderie stuff and all that, they make you run all that stuff and off-season stuff because you can buy into the next man next to you. If we go down the street, and y'all know this, there are times where I might not even seen eye to eye with a teammate before. But if you see him 10 years later, you got respect for him. You give him a big hug because you know they put the same amount of work, effort, and intensity into it. And they going to be your brother for life no matter what y'all was talking about. In that case, the quarterback got to be somebody that people is willing to die for. And when I mean die for, not literally, but I'm going to put it on the line. I'm going to go all out. I'm going to do everything I can do on this play and the next play. And even if you throw an interception, I'm willing to go right back again and go to bat for you.
Well, he tried to prove that by taking the hits, and that's why he continued to play, to let y'all know, like, I'm still here. But I don't think he's just that. I don't think he's a vocal leader. Like, I think that's why Jameis is here, because Jameis is a vocal guy. He's a guy that before the game, pre-game, we're going to get up there, I'm going to get a speech and all that. I don't think Deshaun is that type of guy.
But give me a good team that quarterback wasn't the leader.
It's hard to think about it on the spot.
Yeah. All the teams with
and
the
also
greatest
defenses. You probably don't know if the guy's a great leader unless he's you don't hear about a guy being a great leader. You only hear about a guy being a bad leader. I think
that's fair.
And success is a great leader. You start throwing
if you're on a good team, no one's questioning leadership
at all.
That's true.
Like
fair.